Peace be upon you, my friends. How are you? Today I have a new video on my channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment to receive all that is new. This channel contains movies and series. Please subscribe.
Imagine a world where words hold you captive. Every syllable feels like a chain, every sentence a prison. This is not a dystopian future, but the daily reality for some. That's the world of Greenwood, the main character in the Oscar-winning short film Stutterer. The film captures the essence of his struggles and triumphs, painting a vivid picture of his life. Greenwood is a young man with a really bad stutter. Each word he tries to speak feels like a monumental task, a battle against his own voice. His stutter isn't just a speech impediment, it's a barrier that isolates him from the world. Talking to people is like climbing a huge mountain for him. Every conversation is a steep, treacherous path that he must navigate, often leaving him exhausted and disheartened. The fear of judgment and misunderstanding looms over him like a dark cloud. His world feels small and he hides inside himself. The confines of his room become his sanctuary, a place where he can escape the harsh realities of the outside world. Isolation becomes his coping mechanism, a way to shield himself from the pain of social interactions. But Greenwood has a secret world inside. In his mind, he escapes to a place where words flow freely, unencumbered by his stutter. This inner world is his refuge, a place where he can express himself without fear or hesitation. He's an artist and he loves making beautiful letters and words. Through his art, he finds a way to communicate that transcends spoken language. Each stroke of his pen is a testament to his creativity and resilience. Words might be hard for him to say, but they come alive in his art. His calligraphy is not just a hobby, it's a lifeline, a way for him to connect with the world and share his innermost thoughts and feelings. It's strange, he's great with words, but his own voice traps him. The irony of his situation is not lost on him. He can create beautiful flowing letters on paper, but when it comes to speaking, he feels imprisoned by his own voice. This duality defines his existence, a constant struggle between his inner and outer worlds. Yet, despite the challenges, Greenwood finds strength in the support of those who understand him. Friends and loved ones become his pillars, helping him navigate the complexities of his condition. Their encouragement and empathy provide him with the courage to face each day. Through letters and written words, he builds connections that transcend his speech difficulties. Writing becomes his voice, a way to reach out and touch the hearts of others. Each letter he writes is a bridge, connecting him to a world that often feels out of reach. Greenwood's journey is one of resilience and hope. Despite the confines of his stutter, he finds ways to express himself and connect with others. His story is a testament to the power of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can find our voice. Greenwood's stutter isn't just about talking, it's a heavy weight on his heart. Every word feels like a battle. The film shows us this inner struggle. We see his frustration in the mirror, his clenched jaw, the sweat on his forehead. This struggle makes it hard for Greenwood to be around people. He avoids parties and get-togethers. He's afraid of what people think, of being different. Greenwood's world gets even smaller, limited to his apartment and the internet. Online, Greenwood finds a surprise. He meets Ellie and they become friends. Typing is easy for Greenwood. He can say anything he wants without stuttering. They share jokes, talk about things they like, and start to care about each other. Ellie is kind and understanding, and she makes Greenwood feel safe to be himself. For the first time, he thinks maybe he can find love, even with his stutter. As Greenwood and Ellie get closer, they have to think about meeting in person. Greenwood is excited and scared. He really wants to meet Ellie, but he's terrified that his stutter will ruin everything. He worries about meeting her, about his stutter making her uncomfortable, about disappointing her. He has a tough choice: risk being rejected or stay safe online. The day arrives and Greenwood has to decide. He knows he can't hide forever. He takes a deep breath and chooses to be brave. He will meet Ellie, stutter and all. The cafe scene is full of emotion. We see the fear in Greenwood's eyes as he walks towards Ellie. But we also see how much he wants her to see the real him. He takes a chance, hoping Ellie will see beyond his stutter. Ellie is wonderful. She doesn't judge him or feel sorry for him, she just understands. She listens patiently as he struggles to speak, her eyes kind and encouraging. Greenwood sees how powerful acceptance can be. Ellie doesn't ignore his stutter. She sees all of him, stutter and all. She understands that his stutter is just one part of him, not who he is. This simple act of acceptance opens the door to real love. Greenwood's story shows us how important it is to be ourselves. His journey is a testament to the power of vulnerability and authenticity. From a young age, Greenwood struggled with his stutter, often feeling isolated and misunderstood, but instead of letting it define him, he chose to embrace it. This decision wasn't easy. It required immense courage and self-acceptance. Greenwood's story is a reminder that our perceived flaws can become our greatest strengths when we accept them fully. By accepting his stutter and showing the real him, he finds true connection. He began to open up to those around him, sharing his experiences and struggles. This openness allowed others to see the real Greenwood, fostering deeper and more meaningful relationships. His vulnerability became a bridge, connecting him to others in ways he never thought possible. It was through these connections that Greenwood discovered the true essence of love and friendship. He learns that real love isn't about hiding what we think are flaws, but about being proud of who we are. Greenwood's relationship with Ellie blossomed as he let go of his fears and insecurities. They shared their dreams, fears and hopes, building a foundation of trust and understanding. Greenwood realized that love thrives in an environment of honesty and acceptance. By being his true self, he not only found love, but also inspired Ellie to embrace her own vulnerabilities. At the end of the film, Greenwood and Ellie walk together laughing. Their journey together is a beautiful testament to the power of vulnerability and love. They faced challenges and overcame them by supporting each other and staying true to themselves. Their laughter and joy are a reflection of the deep bond they share, a bond built on mutual respect and acceptance. Greenwood's story teaches us that when we embrace our true selves, we open the door to genuine connections and lasting happiness. He still stutters, but it doesn't control him anymore. Greenwood's stutter is now just a part of who he is, not something that defines him. He speaks with confidence and grace, knowing that his worth isn't determined by his speech. His journey of self-acceptance has empowered him to live authentically and fearlessly. Greenwood's story is a powerful reminder that our challenges can become our strengths when we embrace them with courage and love. Greenwood has found his voice not just in words, but in love, acceptance, and knowing himself. His journey is a celebration of the human spirit's resilience and capacity for growth. By embracing his vulnerabilities, Greenwood has discovered a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. His story encourages us all to look within, accept our true selves, and find the courage to live authentically. In doing so, we too can experience the transformative power of love and acceptance. Stutterer is more than just a short film. It is a profound narrative that delves deep into the human experience, exploring the challenges and triumphs of those who struggle with speech. The film captures the essence of what it means to be human, to face obstacles and to find the courage to overcome them. It gives hope to anyone who feels like they can't speak up. For those who have felt marginalized or silenced, Stutterer serves as a beacon of light, showing that there is always a way to be heard. The film's protagonist, through his journey, inspires viewers to embrace their own voices, no matter how difficult it may seem. It shows us that we can connect with others, even when words are hard. The film beautifully illustrates that communication is not just about the words we speak, but also about the emotions and connections we share. Through gestures, expressions, and shared moments, we can bridge the gaps that words sometimes leave. It tells us to be ourselves, to find our voices, and to know that we're not alone. The journey of self-discovery and acceptance is a universal theme that resonates deeply with audiences. Stutterer encourages us to embrace our unique identities and to understand that our struggles are part of what makes us who we are. The film has touched people all over the world, especially those who stutter. Its universal message of hope and resilience transcends cultural and linguistic barriers, making it a powerful tool for advocacy and awareness. By highlighting the experiences of those who stutter, the film fosters empathy and understanding among viewers from all walks of life. It has started conversations about stuttering, acceptance, and making a world where everyone can speak their truth. The impact of stutterer extends beyond the screen, sparking important dialogues in communities, schools, and support groups. These conversations pave the way for a more inclusive society where everyone's voice is valued and heard. Stutterer reminds us that sometimes the most powerful stories are told not with a shout but with a whisper. The film's subtle yet profound storytelling captures the quiet strength and resilience.
Before the end of the video, I ask you to subscribe to the channel to receive all new updates. My friends, please support me